Hello, Builder House. So I'm excited to be with you here in Korea. Today, I'm Dimitris from Mysten Labs, and today I'll talk to you about Seal and how you can use it to protect, gate, and share data in your apps simply and reliably so that you can ship real products faster. So here is how reality looks like for teams today. There is no standardized interoperable way that you can use and protect data in your apps today. Most storage protocols do not encrypt data by default, which means that data leaks is a constant risk. At the same time, fine-grained access controls are not really easy. You have Web 2 key management systems that are centralized and role-based access controls that do not really work well with smart contracts. And then if you want to do time-based releases, there is no native support for that. So you're missing out in use cases like time capsule NFTs or licensing content for a specific amount of time. Our answer to that is Seal. Seal is the security layer that makes encryption and access control programmable for apps. Seal is a decentralized secrets management service that offers robust encryption and on-chain access control. With Seal, you encrypt once, and then you define policies that say who, when, can decrypt the data. It can be humans, services, or even agents. It works great with Walrus, but also with any storage medium that you already use. Here is what you get out of the box with Seal. You can encrypt at rest and decrypt just in time as soon as access policies are verified. Access policies are programmable and are smart contracts that are written in Move, so you can be as flexible as you like with them. You can define anything that you can imagine as an access policy, as long as it's verifiable Move code. And then you have committees that basically reduce single points of failure. You do not have a single key server, so there isn't any single point of failure on how it works. And then with the SDKs that we provide, the integration to the apps is really easy. Essentially, what you get is end-to-end encryption, programmable access control, and robust operation. We'll do a quick tour on how Seal actually works. So on your app, you're having the Seal SDK that you can use to encrypt and decrypt data based on the access policies that you're defining in Move smart contracts. Then at decryption time, the SDK contacts the key servers and fetches the threshold decryption keys. The key servers then verify the access policies on SUI, and if everything looks good, they return their respective keys back to the app. And on the app level, the SDK brings everything together, validates it, and if everything looks good, it decrypts the content that might be stored on Walrus. Here is some cool stuff that you can actually build with Seal. Seal fits really well with AI use cases. You can use Seal in all different parts of the AI pipelines. It can be by storing model weights, it can be by storing inference outputs, or it can be by storing features. Everything is verifiable, and you can see who accesses what and when. You also have managed data access. Any type of premium content, any type of rich media content, you can encrypt it with Seal. You can monetize it on SUI. It can be stored on Walrus. It works really well and smoothly across the stack. You also have time-locked transactions. Any kind of output that you need to release it on a specific amount of time. It could be a secret auction that you're running, or it could be some time capsules that you have on your NFTs. Seal can do that very well. And then you have encrypted messaging, and by messaging we mean with a broader definition, where messaging could be communication between users, agents, services, or whatever, and Seal can be what enables that. So teams are already building with Seal today across all the different verticals. Here we have teams that are doing ad tech, they're doing AI, they're doing gaming, they're doing legal tech, etc. The pattern that we've seen is the same. They start with the use case, that proves the value of Seal, and then they expand on even more use cases. Here, the strength of Seal basically comes from the key service providers and the diversity that we have. These are some key service providers that we work with and we've verified today. When you use Seal, we encourage you to reach out to them, ask them about how their infrastructure is set up, what are their SLAs, and pick the right combination that fits your use case. How to get started with Seal? Well, it's pretty easy. It's only 3 steps. You have to start with the access policies. So you can either use some of the recipes that we have in our docs, or you can write your own in Move smart contracts. Then you have to choose the key server providers that fit your use case. You can mix them and match them as you want. And then by using the SDK, you can basically encrypt and decrypt content, and it integrates to your stack very easily. Visit seal.mystenlabs.com to learn more, or visit the doc site to get started, which is stored on Walrus. So it's good that Adeniji already mentioned and talked about the SUI stack. Seal is a building block of the SUI stack. That means that it can be very easily composed with all the other components of the SUI stack. You can have use cases where data are stored on Walrus and then encrypted with Seal and then monetized with SUI. And then you run some computation with Nautilus, and then you have a new data set. So you have this recursive data economy. Possibilities are endless. All the components of the SUI stack are easily composed with each other. So it enables you to build Web3 use cases that weren't even possible before. So I have a cool video that I want to show you. If you were scrolling through Twitter today and you've seen it already, please act as it's the first time that you're seeing. So today we're launching SUI Stack Messaging SDK in alpha. The SUI Stack Messaging SDK is an example product on how to compose with the SUI Stack and have this full stack Web3 product. It basically allows you to do messaging in all sorts of scenarios. You can use it to do messaging in app support or cross-app messaging, or messaging even between agents. It uses a SUI stack where you have Seal for end-to-end encryption, you have SUI for the messages, Walrus for storing the files, NS names for identities that look familiar. Please learn more, visit go.sui.io, messaging SDK, and we're excited to see what you build with it. So if you're looking for secure data and programmable access control, Seal is ready for you. Please feel free to find me around and talk more about use cases. Thank you.